DJ C Black, Dirt Coast Podcast. We the business. DJ C Black, Dirt Coast Podcast. We the business.
Oh, live from Old Town to Yo Town.
DJ C Black, Dirt Coast Podcast. We the business. DJ C Black, Dirt Coast Podcast. We the business.
Dirt Coast, oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Watching you, I've been watching you. I've been watching you. I've been watching you, 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 I've been watching you. I've been watching you. watching you. I've been watching you.
Dirt Coast. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
I'm trying to tell you, do not fuck with jalapenos, bro. That's just not the right thing to do. And I had that shit on like a baked potato too, man. You know what I'm saying? So we live? We live? Oh, what the business is. It's Friday, so you know what that means. We're dirt coasting. It's the shaman and the sage about to take center stage. It's me, the G to the G, Garland Guap, aka Garland Grizzy, BF&G, Billy fucking Guap, and I am rocking with the Polo Prime Minister, the Richmond Heights hitter, the man who had a horse so long on his chest that it won the Kentucky Derby, the host of the show, Dirt Coast Los.
Bam.
Bitch, what's happening?
We back with another one, man.
We are
got
back,
CK
man.
in the building.
We got CK
in here with us, man.
Already, we
got
started
Day
off
Trader.
money, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We started off with money, man.
Yeah.
And
Day
just
Trader
another
all over.
disclaimer.
You see the name right there, CK the Prince, man. Day trader in the building.
If you bring jalapenos into the country, putting a tariff on your ass.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Are we getting down?
My G right here, man. Good to fucking see you, my guy. I ain't seen you in a hot minute, man. This is my fucking guy right here, guys.
Let's read it. Yeah. In case they don't know, man, we got to kick this thing off with feature artists. We're going to be right back with it, right?
Feature artist, Indigo Keys, baby.
Yeah,
Let
Indigo
go.
Keys. Last week, man, we had a
G-Code.
feature artist come through. Just did it.
We on fire, who want to smoke? Know it's going down like Geronimo. Back and forth, I be coast to coast. I just do me, I don't brag or boast. My shorty bad from head to toe. 24K like she dripped in gold. Being magazine, she a centerfold. Should be on TV, she'll steal the show. I'm one bad motherfucker. Hot all winter, I was cold all summer. Lot of zeros, baby, running numbers. Get the bag, baby, I'm a hustler. I'm a real nigga, I'm a chill nigga. Flow sick, I'm a ill nigga. Boss nigga, I'm a dog nigga. Even in the off season, I be on nigga. Who you think you are, Mr. Big Shot? Know we up talking tip top, notorious like Big Pop. Yeah, I gotta sit like a zip block. I'm a bad getter, I'm a real trapper. My team real and my bitch bad. She on demon time, she a soul snatcher. My pockets fat, but her ass fatter. She a city girl with an attitude. These other chicks ain't bad as you. You killing shit, it's a crime scene. 10 out of 10, you a dime piece. She a good girl, but she feisty. Hot little mama, you spicy. Hot little mama, you spicy. She classy, she pricey. This bitch bad, she cold as ice. Hourglass, lay your body tight. When she walk by, make you look twice. Let a freak do the thing I like. Jumping out of foreigns, taking flights. Fab life, we on the night. Fab life, we on the night. On the night, on the night. You can't get in unless your name is listed. Been a boss, I stick to business. I like my guap on top with interest. Money round the clock, my time expensive. Can't stop now, bitch, I'm on a mission. Taking over how I intended. Do it once, then I reinvent it. Period. End of sentence. We on fire, who want to smoke? Know it's going down like Geronimo. Back and forth, I be coast to coast. I just do me, I don't brag or boast. My shorty bad from head to toe. 24K like she dripped in gold. Being magazine, she a centerfold. Should be on TV, she'll steal the show.
I've been thinking, man. That's shout out to Indigo Keys, man. He was the artist of the week. Did big things last week. He came through. He put that down. That's G-Code, his new single, crashing everywhere. Run up them numbers. Go check the boy out.
Indigo Keys.
Indigo Keys.
That's right.
I was
represent
thinking
New York, but down here in the O.
in the O. That's what I was gonna say, man. Fresh New York style, but from the O, straight out of 438 on the west side. It's a lot of flavor out here, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people coming up, man.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, man, check this out, guys. I don't know if you guys can see this right here.
Oh,
This
you gonna go right to
the
it?
bust
Let's see.
of Billy Goat right here. This is like the greatest statue. This is me.
That's you too, bro.
That's me right here. Right, look at that right there. That's the resemblance is almost lifelike.
No, that's you, nigga.
You know what I mean? Look at that right there. This will be
That's
coming
your
from Dirt Coast, man. That's everything. That's a clone, man. That's like that's what they used to make those
you
shits
gonna
back
tell about
then.
our action figures we got? We just gonna.
I mean, hey, man,
Yeah, we
you
got
got
action
the
figures coming, man.
we got all kind of shit coming, man.
Yeah.
All kind of shit. You see, we got grinders up here.
So we gonna get into that too. Okay, so that's the grinder for Flower House. We got the
Flower House.
sponsorship with your boy. That's your boy One House Shoe. You know what I'm saying? He representing up there in Alabama.
The Gump.
Flower House dispensaries.
Flower House dispensaries.
Yeah,
but pay you
Flower
a
House
visit.
Dispensary. So yeah, we going up there. We gonna do a show out of there too, bro. So
coming to holler at
so
you, Flower House, man.
You finna go? We finna go to
You gotta
DC?
let me know, man. You know I be everywhere. DC.
You finna do DC, right?
Yeah, I be DC. We gotta do Thursday night though. Wednesday night.
DC, we've been DC. Then we got Detroit, and we added Alabama to
Alabama.
We got
gotta get to Kalamazoo,
we still got to
bro.
do the. We didn't get the fucking.
I mean, are we doing the roll call right now, bro?
The New Orleans things, we didn't get it signed off yet.
Shout out to everybody who is watching right now. That's what? That's Fort Myers, that's Fort Pierce, that's Miami, that's
Florida,
Jerry
man.
down there, that's everybody up in Tallahassee, our people in the 904 and the Bangham, everybody out there on the coast in Tampa. You know they watch us all over Florida. Shout out to everybody in the
Washington
Gump.
Heights up there in Jayville and
Jayville?
Sherwood Homes and shit.
Shout out to them,
Yes, them.
part of the congregation.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flower House in Alabama, the Gump, they just joined the congregation. Shout out to all my people in the PUGH, that's the Philippines who lock in with us every week. You already know about that. CK brought some of them Filipinos to us.
And to get back into it, everything we do, that's the Dirt Coast. That's our stamp. That's the Dirt Coast Blue. So everything we do is it glows in the dark. This one of them right here, as we speak, we got it on deck.
That's what I'm saying, man. So, like, for y'all who can't find your bud in the dark, or like me,
man,
like I grind it and I
inside.
smoke in the bed, I just had this glow in the dark, bro.
Dirt Coast
you
Blue.
know what I'm saying?
This is me and Green own design. Los and Green, this a little smaller, so compact.
Yeah, man.
grinders. Cause we got the sponsorship with the dispensary as well. So we Flower House, we're hooking up in Alabama. We got a couple here in Florida, Orlando as well.
Yeah, man.
We're growing.
Shout out to the people out there, our
These
people
glow
in the
blue,
Midwest.
Too. They glow blue too. They glow blue.
They glow blue.
Yeah.
Shout out to our people in the Midwest, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio.
Cell phones we got.
Oh, we got
right?
the cell phone covers for our people in Kalamazoo and Detroit.
Wham! Yes, as you can see, that's for the iPhone 16. That's a Dirt Coast Blue case cell phone iPhone protector for the 16 Pro and Max, right?
Got
Protect
that for
your
you?
iPhone,
Got
know
that
what
for
I'm saying?
you?
And they glow in the dark, so you can find your damn phone in the dark.
You can find your phone in the dark, guys.
Yeah.
That's for all our people out there in California, Los Angeles, Redwood, Inland Empire, Watts,
Let's go and get into it, man. We
Compton.
do your thing.
Hey,
big
man,
dog.
I know this guy right here personally. This is Jew Man's Auto Mechanic. Add more life to your car and hit up Jew. This is a mobile mechanic. I know him very well. I've known him since birth. My son. Definitely, Jew Man's Auto Mechanic. You got general repairs, brakes, tune-ups, suspensions, oil changes. Mobile, guys. He does transmissions, diagnostics, tire repair, check engine light, electrical, cars, ATVs, and motorcycles. He can even fix your iPhone while he's there if you break the screen. The guy's a genius, so he's definitely mobile, does great work. Yeah. Tell him Dirt Coast Podcast sent you.
That's right. Wow.
Look at there.
Man.
That
She's so pretty
is
on that too.
Is that that's for sure?
Insurance. No,
no.
do life insurance.
This is
that's my baby girl Artika. She doing her thing. Man.
Okay,
Let's put
this
that
is a
back
new
on
one,
there.
guys. So I'm kind of
Y'all
lost.
need
It,
life
man.
insurance, man. Go get with my girl.
If you need life insurance, and best believe this is like a. So
We
I
all
did life
need it.
insurance for a little while. It's kind of like a savings account, guys. You can use it and you can draw money off of whatever you invest in it without interest.
I think I'm going to talk about this a little bit later on in the show, too.
Yeah, man, I know a little bit about life insurance, man. So if you got children, this is the way to go. Holler at it. Bring it back up again. Consult with mj.as.me. That's 407-810-4809.
God, do your thing, baby.
Do you think?
So beautiful. And right here we got,
Arami Customs, that's the #1 sponsor. That's a sponsor from day one. Arami Customs, your one-stop shop for all customized things.
wham.
Of course, our neighbor. First Mine Bells Mines, Cammie Fenton. Cammie, she's 24-hour bonding, serving all Florida counties, bonding information, walk through public notary. Please believe she'll come see you, and she got a mean shoe game. We was talking about shoes earlier. She got a mean shoe game, Brody.
Yeah. Okay, I got him. He hitting us up right now.
Man, that's PUGH Outdoor Incorporated. That's the guy at the door. We provide the best service. That's tree services, removal, trimming, stump grinding, pruning, cleaning, fully insured, competitive rates, professional and friendly service. That's 431-2809. That's PUGH Outdoor Services Incorporated. Hit him up, tell him Dirt Coast sent you. Yeah. He was a very big proponent in the community when the hurricane hit.
Oh, yeah.
He's here at the door.
So we're going to get into a video. We'll be right back. Peace of mind.
We'll catch up with CK.
Same super global. Fucking over, man.
I gotta find peace of mind. Yeah. I'm at visit with it. I gotta find peace of mind. Find that peace of mind. Hey. I gotta find peace of mind.
I'm at Vivid with it.
I gotta find peace of mind.
Find me a peace of mind.
I gotta find another way to get a peace of mind. The world don't remember faces, they remember grind. Can teach yourself to beat the struggle if it's on your mind. A billion names for you to know, but you remember mine. I gotta find another way to get a peace of mind. The world don't remember faces, they remember grind. Can teach yourself to beat the struggle if it's on your mind. A billion names for you to know, but you remember mine. Hey, I got sense, but I ain't weak. I know people follow me, they tryna see that Master P. I'm about it. Giving vibes that we don't beat whenever Lodro in the streets, cause it's hard for me to breathe without it. I make jams in my sleep, ain't too much for you to bleed. Gotta keep it on repeat when you riding on it. Lost some cheese, I found the grind and got a chance and lost some time. Kept it tucked, it ain't enough, cause I still got her. I need a bad little bit of slide, running routes when we outside and gotta show them how to move. I got it, before me with charity, but I could teach them in my sleep. I could show you how to move for profit. I gotta find another way to get a peace of mind. The world don't remember faces, they remember grind. Can teach yourself to beat the struggle if it's on your mind. A billion names for you to know, but you remember mine. I gotta find another way to get a peace of mind. The world don't remember faces, they remember grind. Can teach yourself to beat the struggle if it's on your mind. A billion names for you to know, but you remember mine. Hey, I got sense, but I ain't weak. I know people follow me, they tryna see that Master P. I'm about it. Giving vibes that we don't beat whenever Lodro in the streets, cause it's hard for me to breathe without it.
Find peace of mind. Find peace of mind. Find peace of mind. Find peace of mind.
I got you live right now, goddamn mic right now. They think it's a goddamn game.
No, it's definitely not a game, man. I'm live from the Flower House right now.
Yeah,
Right
we got
now,
House
guys.
on the phone right now from the Flower House, man. I told y'all it's coming. It was gonna always come. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing them grinders, bro. I'm showing them grinders. We coming up there. We going live out the building, bro. We coming up there. We gonna set that up.
Man, you know these my big brother. If they didn't know, man, I'm letting them know right now. You showed the big brother, man.
Yeah.
On the hood.
Yeah.
Let alone just me, man. I appreciate the love. Show, man, on every corner.
Yes, sir.
Third Coast, baby. Third Coast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know
Third
we
Coast,
fucking
third
with you.
coast. We
Know what
fucking
I'm
with
saying?
you. Flower
But,
House.
Bro, you know I got you.
Flower
We coming that way,
House.
nigga. We gonna lock that thing in.
Nigga, the door open for you. I can't wait till y'all get here.
Say less, we gonna pull up.
I got you, bro. Love.
We gonna pull up.
Lord, now.
2-1, nigga. You know what time it is.
Man.
All the time. Born and raised on Willie Mae.
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Know that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, man, we got my dog CK in the
Yeah.
building. Shout out to everybody in Connecticut. You already know what it is.
Yes,
Up
sir.
top, man, they fucking with us. Shout out to all my people in DC, Baltimore, Maryland, Virginia, the DMV. You already know how we do. I'll be back in June. You know how we do. Oh, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
day. How has your day been, my friend?
Great, man. Like I said, you know what I've been doing, bro. We've been handling the business behind the scene. I've been excited. You know, I've been texting you, telling you about we getting things, and that shit all getting finalized and worked out. And, bro, the way I'm structuring this thing, man, ain't gonna no greed gonna be involved. Everybody gonna be good. It gonna, you know what I'm saying? It gonna be. It's the experience of it all, bro. When you set your business up the right way, it really can't fail if you do it the corporate standard and do it the right way, how it's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? So they showing me the right way. I got the right people behind me. I ain't really got to use none of our stuff. They got the assets involved. People want to be a part of it. Like I said, you know, on the internet thing, like I took this like this is where our money was gonna come from, but it kind of not. It's like the foundation of it, but we don't really need to depend on the internet thing. That's why when we were saying last week, when they were telling me, you know, we had to quit cursing and kind of like change the demeanor of everything.
I'm just glad.
It'll change the origin of what we really do, right? So we didn't really get in this shit for the money, but the money will come. You know, the money ain't the main goal, but it's the goal. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to bring and help other people as we take this journey, right? And that's what we did with me and you trying to.
Segue, I was in it for the money. Anyway, no, just playing.
Mm-hmm.
No. What he's talking about, guys, this is a platform for the people,
other
man.
shit, yeah, we could have took the other shit.
This is a platform for the people.
And maybe on. We could have been on. Right?
One thing I like what he was saying about, no, this is a platform for the people. You guys know that we provide a stage for any and everybody. If you have a story to tell, we will bring you here. Last week, Indigo Keys. We don't know Indigo Keys from a can of paint.
Correct.
He hit you up.
Correct.
And we put him right up on the show. We didn't charge him nothing.
Correct.
Right? Bro hit us up. We put him on, man, because this is a platform. We're artists. We've told you that before, right? One thing you were talking about is, and we'll tie into also, it's OPM, guys. If you want to know about business, learn how to use other people's money.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm learning. That's
OPM.
Yeah, that's how I had to go back and
OPM.
research. Even my own company, kind of like how I set that up. Yeah, the LLC, but it's not set up to run like corporate standards so it can really fund itself. So I got to use my own shit. I've been dead a lot. Had to pay my own payroll. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the person that believes I get paid later.
Posting.
Yeah, I can't tell my damn employee you gotta wait 90 days
last.
like I gotta wait to get paid. You know what I'm saying? So,
No, shout out to Keith Toma, my lawyer in Austin, Texas. Shout out to Austin, Texas, all my people out there. Shout out to everybody in Houston checking us out. Shout out to Amina in Dallas, Fort Worth area checking us out. Shout out to Brittany in Germany checking us out. Shout out to Twan D in Washington. He's working right now, but we'll be back. We'll have a actual announcement. We're going to expand the brand, but we'll talk about that probably next show in the upcoming shows. But yeah, CK is back. I'm very excited about this one, man. CK the Prince is back in the building. Trump made an interesting statement. Yeah, Trump made an interesting statement last week. He said, if you're going to invest in stock, do it now.
Yeah.
Right? Do it now. Do it now.
What's that picture? Let me see if I can get that picture. Yeah, come on, get in there. Because you said it.
Trump right now is in Dubai, and they lit up the...
man, there you go.
I don't know how to say it. The world's tallest building, something Khalifa. Only Khalifa I know is Mia Khalifa. So if I say the building, it's not going to be that one, right? Oh, my God.
The tallest building
She brings up some of the tallest buildings in the world.
Yeah.
But Burj Khalifa, whatever it's called, actually was the United States. They made it the United States flag. Yeah. The prince or whoever he is, bro, like, it's traditional. There it is.
See that right there, man?
Burj Khalifa.
Right.
Yeah, Burj Khalifa.
That's where they said the bread at, right? So they honoring us, right?
Oh,
they
yeah.
That's
what I'm saying.
That, right?
So when Trump jumped off the plane, right, you know how they're not supposed to, like, because he's royalty, you're not supposed to touch anybody?
Right.
They're supposed to have somebody, a proxy person go and touch, like, shake your hand for you.
Right,
no,
He
went in and hugged Trump.
Yeah, because that's peace. So to get the money, you got to bring peace on the land. So you can see what they're doing, right? It's a worldwide effect. I'm having this argument with people that come. Remember I told you about that word thing. You know I am about words. I break them bitches down. I study words. So what I've been doing lately, I don't know, something just came in my brain that words just been jumping out at me, right? So I've been saying tariff. We all been saying that.
Tariff.
Right? We also been saying the word traffic in the news a lot too, like puffy. But if you look at those words, they have the same letters and vowels in that word.
Maybe the same etymology or the same basis.
Right. Tariff and traffic, just look at the princes over. They say the strong points of words. You got to look at the strong points of words. Right?
Yeah, tariff is just traffic without a C.
Hey, man. So it's crazy how you're seeing all these black guys or all these people getting accused of trafficking, right? Then you also seeing tariff. But if you look at the word, they both the same words. Kind of crazy, right? They talking deep.
Put a tariff on anybody bringing a jalapeno into the United States, you
they
bitch
talking
you.
Deep, man. Oh yeah, well yeah, you want to talk about your jalapeno?
Man, I had a bad experience, guys. Let me tell you something. Ooh, boy. So I ordered like this baked potato from Four Rivers Barbecue. You've heard of this place, right?
Yeah.
Right? But let me tell you something, man. I fucked myself up because my people told me not to eat burnt ends. It would fuck my stomach up. And I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm going to do this. I do me.
But was it
you
a
can't
sauce
tell me what to do, woman.
Was it a sauce?
No, you know burnt ends. No, it wasn't even that, bro. I got this baked potato. That bit was loaded and it had jalapenos on it. But I wasn't even thinking about it because I guess they were pickled jalapenos because they were like sweet. So by the time I realized what the fuck they were, I had done ate about 4 of them hoes. Oh my God. Bro, for the past 3 days, my stomach is on fire. I was calling my supervisor, Bernadette. I was like, Bern, I think I got an ulcer. She's like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm like, my stomach is on fire.
You don't want one of those.
Her, Twan, they hitting me up. They like, what's going on, little bro? I'm like, man, my shit feel like I'm on fire, bro. Like, I'm making an appointment right now. Bro, I'm lactose intolerant. I was drinking milk. because I had to coat my stomach, bro.
That ain't good for you.
Bro, I'm telling you, I'm just now to the point where I'm like, yo, I'm good, bro. And I'm like, yo, my brother was telling me, he's like, nah, man, you can't eat jalapenos. We're Asian, for one. And then, like, I'm not used to eating it, so the enzymes and whatever and whatnot, you know, it broke down in my stomach and had me really, really fucked up, like, to the point, like, I was fucked up to the point where we're putting a tariff on any motherfucker who bring a jalapeno into the United States.
God damn, my G.
Yeah. Shout out to Keith Toma. Toma, let's put that tariff on their ass. But no, guys, I'm just saying, though, I'm just trying to tell y'all, you know what I'm saying? For anybody out there, please stay away from the jalapenos.
And that deal, that, what, 200 billion? They were talking, yeah, that deal with that flag going up on that Dubai building. Yeah, that was a $200 billion talk game.
Bro.
200 billion. So come on, man.
So the last time we were here, the last time you were here, we were talking just to kind of a tie-in because we were talking about Trump and what would be happening, and now we're here and we're starting to see the ramifications on that.
That's right. And do your thing.
You guys know he's a regular. We can go ahead and give you the mic. Go ahead. This is your time. Tell the people what you've been up to. Tell the people what's going on with you. This is your time to get back. This is your update. Go ahead, big dog.
Yeah. So lately, man, I just been locking in. And it's like you know, anytime I grow my hair a little longer, I'm locking in.
Okay.
You know, cause it's the year, this the year to really lock in and try to take everything to the next level and the next steps. You know, that's really what I've been focused on. That and fitness, of course, trading and fitness, bro. Trading and fitness, a little bit of sports betting, of course. You know, got to get that in there.
That's his thing, right? He's looking at his phone right now because he's got a parlay in. So, like he said, man, it's rinse and repeat. So he's on the same program, like he said, you know, he's still doing him, he's doing fitness, he's doing finance, you know what I mean? And just now just coming into a little bit more of a role of your own.
Yeah, and break it down to him once again, like the difference between day trading and the difference between like day trading and being long-term investors. Like, people get the two kind of mixed up.
So the day trading is when you're trading, you can trade intraday, or you can trade scalping, or you can, so intraday basically is when you're doing it over a few days, just like 2-3 days. That's still day trading technically, you know what I mean? When you're investing, you're holding, you know, you're looking at something saying, I'm about to hold this for 6 months, a year, 5 years, 10 years, you know, I'm gonna hold this.
Yeah.
So that's the difference, is the actual frequency that you're actually trading.
I got a little deeper since you left. I don't know anything about stop losses. Right?
Yeah.
So
what you learned about it? How you feel about a stop loss? You probably hate that shit.
I don't get it. I don't get it. What they're saying, you can stop the losses. That's how I took it. It's a way that you can do it the legal way.
You set a margin, right? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what you?
It's not like Martha Stewart did, because they know what she was trying to do. Stop losses, right?
Yeah. Well, stop losses is when you stop. You know, you put a certain point, a certain price point, where if it hits that price point, it's taking you out.
Taking out of the game.
Yeah, we getting up out of here.
Right?
Yeah.
So you set that stop loss bar, like, hey, if this goes below this point, pull me out. And you can set one for gains too, right? If it goes to this point.
It's called take profit.
Take profit.
Yeah. So stop losses.
But you gotta keep in mind, when these things are set, I mean, you don't want to touch it, be moving it, because you know what a lot of people do, especially newer traders, is they be moving their stop loss, right? They're like, man, I think, no, I don't want to lose 100. Let me move it down. Now it's at 150.
Because what I was
getting
doing,
close to that, let me move it down. Now it's at 200. Now we doubled the loss here.
I was forgetting to keep a balanced thought pattern. Like the word losses, they always catch me in those terms. So I was never looking at the gain margin. I'm too much worried about the losses. So I was avoiding the loss margin instead of doing the gain. Like stay in the middle.
Yeah.
Look at the losses as well as the gains, but I have a problem with that balance thing. But I'm doing that on a daily basis, try to keep balance in my world. Cause you know, like a lot of people say, be positive, be positive, be positive. You can't be positive all the time. You got the car on the jumper cable got a positive and a negative.
Yeah, facts.
Right.
Facts.
So you still got to know how to balance, even the negative energy. It's just about how you balance it. Cause negative can be positive.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. The losses aren't really a negative thing, especially if you like you're saying right now, if you're like managing your losses, right?
Right.
The way I look at it is like, all right, my trading, that's my business, right? That's my business, and losses are a business expense. You're gonna get losses. Don't nobody win all day every day.
Correct.
Don't nobody win every day.
Right.
Well, you can win every day, but you don't win all of the time.
Yeah, you don't win all the time. You don't win 100% of it. Yeah.
So, like the losses, those are good for you, especially if you keep them, you know, marginal, keep them low, don't move the stop loss, right? And then another thing about the stop loss, it's not gonna go down, hit your stop loss, and give you a question like, hey, do you want to close this, yes or no? Nah, you're out. It's just gonna close you out. But another thing about stop losses too, is for people that trade with like higher sizes, they can have a thing that's called slippage, which we haven't even really talked about. You know, I mean, we haven't even brought up no slippage and stuff like that.
New term.
But for the average trader, you're not gonna really have to worry about much slippage, or at least you shouldn't have to worry about slippage. But slippage, I'm gonna tell people what slippage is.
Let them know what slippage is.
Slippage is, so like when you're placing an order on your actual phone or on your computer or wherever you're placing on whatever platform, that order has to send to the broker over the servers to actually place the order, open and close and things like that. If you have an order that is a really big order, you're probably gonna have some slippage when it takes a little bit longer than you want it for it to actually get to their servers.
Yeah.
So like you can have your stop loss, right? Let's say if I have a position, I have like a 5 standard position. Remember how we talking about 1.0 and all of that? Yeah.
Yes.
5.0, 5.0, huge, right? Or maybe let's say 8.0, something like that, something huge. And I say, all right, when it gets to $1,000, my stop loss is right there. I can leave it there. By the time it goes down and hits that, it's probably going to be a little bit more than $1,000 I lost because of the slippage, because of the size of that trade. Depending on the broker as well too.
Right.
You know, some brokers got less slippage, but that's something to look for when we're trading with size.
It's imperative, man. It's imperative that we put out
It sounds
that
like bandwidth, bro.
you don't have to be rich to do this. It's imperative that people understand that, have insight. You do not have to be rich to get your business and affairs in order. You don't have to be rich to day trade. Correct?
I think
correct.
Yep.
Correct. You don't have to be rich to day trade, but I think you should have money that you're able to lose to day trade. Don't put no money like your savings or something that you're thinking that you really are depending on. It's money that you are willing to lose.
Yeah,
you're talking
it's a hairdo right now. It's a nail. Some of these hairdos, these girls get a couple $100.
Yeah, exactly,
right?
exactly.
Bro,
that's day trade money, right?
So just the other day, bro, I put in $50, and then I was able to run the $50.
Thank you for the number factor. That's why we're getting that. Hit this again.
50 to 1,200. That's what I just did. So $50 is all I risked.
He ran up a bag on it.
Yeah, and then
just by knowing where to put it.
Yeah, and then like, so what I do, I try to flip the smaller accounts. So 50, put 50 in, flipped it to 1,200, right? And then what I try to do is get the 1,200 out, right? And then get the 12 out, keep 50 in. Like, all right, let's try this again. Yeah, I lost the 50 the second time.
50 the second time.
I lost the 50, but I mean,
the 50, the return of investment is greater, man. When you say that, when we're talking about day trading and you're talking about like when you put the money in, when I kind of picture is, just to use like a metaphor or simile, it's kind of like you're fishing, right, guys? So when you're fishing, you have to be patient.
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
Sometimes you're gonna get that bite immediately, and you can reel the fish in, or you might, you might try to pull it in too fast. And what happens when you try to pull the fish in too fast? You have the hook, right? So it's like a thing where you're out there all day, and you're just kind of patient, and you're waiting for that. You know what I mean? You're waiting for your ornament or whatever the fuck they call it to start bobbing. My bad. That's the first one. FCC. Yeah, it was me. So when you think of things like this, guys, and we talked about the bullish market, which it is right now, bearish market.
Yeah.
You have to, in my opinion, I mean, it is no different than anything else. Some people might jump in there head first and hit, right? Some people might catch lightning in a bottle. Some others, it might take a longer time frame, right? So you just have to be realistic when you're making these trades, correct?
Yeah, you got to be realistic, and you got to keep in mind probabilities, and you got to control risk. Because another thing too, like the hit of dopamine that you get from like these original trades, man, it's crazy. Feel me? So like you can easily get caught up in the dopamine. Now you like, oh, I gotta get in there because you think about how much money you can make, but now you're not looking at how much you just lost.
That part
in the process. So
that part, I'm so glad you guys outlined earlier about the losses, guys, because nobody's 100%. You're not winning if you're not taking losses, right? Because every loss leads to a win. I lost a $40,000 deal, picked up a $10,000 deal, right back on it, right? But people were like, oh man, we lost it. I'm like, don't worry about that. We'll just catch, 10 more. If a whale is out there, I'm whale watching, right?
Yeah.
I'm whale watching.
Yeah.
So I know you got another question there. I see your wheels turning.
No, it was just the indicator setup. Like, is there a way you could set it up, and like what works for you?
For me, with my indicators and stuff. All right. So what I like to use, like supply and demand zones.
I told you I've been learning this thing. Just like I did people think, you think I ain't know none of this stuff last time I saw you there.
Hey, bro, you know what I like? I like the fact that you said that, because you know, when you're talking about how you like want to focus on wins and losses.
Yeah.
But it's good that you focuses on the losses though, because that's like where people see success quicker. Because they focus on the losses and they're like mitigating that risk, you know.
And that's where I'm at with it. That's why I said, see, something led me that way. That's where I was at with it. But like I try to apply what how I take my daily thing off, like the balance. When I was speaking about balance, I know that's important too. But I was always focused on loss. Loss. That's why that word stuck out to me. I told stop losses. Yep. I'm like, what you know about stop losses? That's why that stuck out to me.
Save it
versus the money grabs.
Like a seatbelt, bro. Yo, stop loss like a seatbelt.
Wow.
Or stop loss is like you on the side of a cliff and you got the doggone metal rail there keeping you from going off the cliff, you know, things like that. That's what it's there for.
Wow. So maybe that's why that stood out to me.
Mm-hmm.
So you gave me insight.
When we were talking earlier, I know you, and we talked about this. This has been a staple in all of our interviews. It's kind of like, I'm glad you brought up the dopamine rush. But people don't understand, man, it's with the gambling, with the day trading, with anything most of us do, man. It's the hustling, it's that dopamine, the rush, right? But with a high dopamine rush, you have a high dopamine spike as well, right? Mm-hmm. So I think we talk about the highs. Tell the people about the lows, bro. I mean, what are the lows of day trading?
Don't that sound like the market?
Yeah,
Don't that sound like the market?
See, even with that saying that, like, it still goes on the line what you're saying. Is it strong enough for you to commit and quit a job, and can it support a 9 to 5?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, you
could.
You
quit a job,
but you got to keep in mind, when you quit your job, you don't got no guaranteed income coming in no more, right?
It's a full.
So,
with that,
not even a job. A job ain't really guaranteed. You get fired.
You can get fired.
Shit,
but you know you got a check coming that you know that you're not losing money to your job. You know what I mean? So like one thing too, which like happened to me my first time when I went trading full time, bro. It's a big difference. We don't got any type of guaranteed money, so you got to like make sure that you're on top of it. But this is something where you can lose money. So as soon as you start doing a little too much, you can start losing too much. Yeah. You know.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you land that plane. Here's the thing, right? When you talk about what you're talking about, especially with the job, right? It's the same thing with people who run their own business. We got PUGH Outdoor Services in the building.
Yeah.
When you run your own business, it's not like working for a company, right? You don't have that backbone of, I can fuck up. They got insurance, they got this, that, and the other. A lot of people see that, right? I've seen people who have worked for a company and then try to go open up a company like that company themselves and fall to the pitfalls, not realizing what it is. Yep. So going back to that, what are some of the lows? Because people, was it Black Tuesday that hit the stock market where motherfuckers were jumping off of the, that's two. I'm two. Yeah. Oh man, that's two for me this week. Yeah. Where people were jumping off of buildings to commit suicide. What are the lows? People, you hear the highs. The highs is being successful. You're making money. You're rolling. But what are some of the lows that can be attributed to just losses, bro? What, mentally and just in your life.
I mean, all right. So like one of the things too, like, which took me quite a while to like get to the point where I'm at now, bro, is that people see what it is. They say, oh wow. They see profit. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's basically like printing money. That's what they look at. It's like printing money, right? So people started like, oh, okay, you printing money. But then when you start to lose, now damn, I'm losing money, right? So then it starts to hit you to like your core. Like people see me hitting these trades and winning money. So now I'm losing money, and it's like, it's not like I'm at my job doing bad at my job. Now I'm losing money.
You're losing
money. You know
what
I mean? So like it like messes with you quite a bit when you get to that. So like what you gotta do is make sure that you're not really worried about, you know, others. You gotta make sure that you stay grateful as well. Stay grateful.
Gratitude.
Because, bro, one of the things that really showed me like to be grateful, because like I said, I tried to go full time. It didn't work out for me. I messed up. It was a little too much pressure having no job without having like a
emergency fund.
Money.
You had the emergency fund.
Nah. So I just went straight into it, right? And it was like everything was like perfect timing because like the job was ending for me and it just worked out with timing. So I'm like, I'm gonna try this out, and it didn't work out. And then first place I had tried to go back to work was at the gym. I'm like, I already be in the gym. They know me. I'm about to go work at the gym real quick, and then just focus on getting a certification for personal training. So
awesome.
So then I was like, I bet I did that right. And bro, I worked in the sales. I worked sales in that gym, and that gym was doing like terrible on sales, bro.
Robo gym.
So I think what the hell was it? It was like $11, $12 an hour, something very low, bro. People that's just sitting at the desk, just chilling, not having to sell nothing, is making more per hour than me.
Oh,
so
man.
I'm sitting here like, oh nah, this ain't it.
This
And
ain't
then I
the
look at it, I'm like, bro, I worked 8 hours, and I got this. Let's just say for math purposes, $10 an hour, right? $80. I got $80 from this right here. Damn, bro, I could be sitting in my bed watching Get Up in the morning and make $80 in like 4 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm here slaving my whole day away for something, for the same amount. You know what I mean? So I'm like,
No.
that's one of the things that really opened up my mind to be more grateful to. Was like, all right, a win is a win. I don't need to go for home run wins all the time.
Tell them one of your I'm up, I just hit meals.
Ooh. When I used to travel for work, I was out in Atlanta, right?
Damn.
Me and my bro, my roommate,
I'm
Mello.
gonna hit you with a question. Nobody ain't
Shouts out to
know.
Mello. Shouts out to
I
Mello.
wanna know a meal
Bro,
after you hit.
We used to go to the U-Bar. Shouts out to the U-Bar as well. They always held us
U-Bar.
down. They took care of us out there. But we used to go to the U-Bar, so we went to the U-Bar, got pretty drunk, of course, right? And then, I'd get back to my hotel room, and what I used to do at that time, because I had a lot of extra money because I was getting paid from the job pretty well, is I'd throw like $200, $250 in an account and place a big-ass trade and see what it does, right? I guess I did that while I was drunk, right? I woke up, I was up like 4 bands. I was like, oh, shit.
So, you're asking what was his favorite meal.
Yeah.
So, what was your favorite? So, he's saying, like, when you hit, what did you order to eat, bro? Like, what was the meal, your favorite meal?
MEAL.
Yeah.
Well, let me think. What's the best?
What's one you did? Roof Chris it? Did you roof Chris it? Did you? That's, you know what I mean?
Nah.
Cause they gotta understand how that be, man. When you hit, I want them to go through the experience.
I did Fleming's. Okay. I mean, I'm not a fan of Fleming's as much no more. Yeah, but I mean,
I like the cookies.
The experience though, the experience.
Yeah.
So,
I like the cookies at Fleming's.
What I did, I went down to Miami with Shorty, and I got like a one of the penthouses up at 52nd floor. And did that, and went out to Fleming's and stuff. And I mean, because of the whole experience, that was the meal.
So we used to homonym. We used to MILL. If you hit a MILL of trading, what's the first thing you'll buy?
So first of all, I'll be debt free at that point. I'm getting straight debt free. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm not owing nobody nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then after that, putting money back into the clothing.
Okay.
Our clothing brand,
Vantage
of course.
Fit, you see
Let's
that on
talk
the
about
chest?
it, man. Vantage Fits, man.
Yes, sir.
Vantage, there we go.
Yes, sir. We got the summer collection coming on the way here, the berries and everything.
Put that thing back on there, man. Vantage, man. Where we get that at right there? Where we get that Vantage from, bro?
VantageFits.com.
VantageFits.com.
Shout out to Tiller. He was here last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I put my money back into that, put my money back into like my team and everything, and really just I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I want to do something around fitness. Like if I got a meal, bro, I'm trying to find other investors to try to get with me that we could open up a gym. And I used to DJ, right? So I want like neon lights, the dope lights that make you want to come here and take pictures and shit.
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's fire.
and then have a live DJ in there.
Yeah, that's fire.
Consistently. Or if it's like midday or whatever, and we don't got a live DJ, have a mix from a live DJ. So we keeping it pushing, we keeping the energy up in there.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
It's a big thing going on right now in California and Austin, Texas, where people are, how they have these get-togethers, like these clubs, raves and everything. They're doing it now with coffee bars in the morning for fitness.
Really?
That's a big thing, man. Nobody, even here in Orlando, bro, check into it. A lot of coffee bars are having these day parties starting early morning, man, and it's fire. I like what you said about that, like investing back into fitness, investing back into your team. You know what I mean? A return of investment that will keep on giving. I like what I'm hearing, man. CK's always on top of his game, bro.
Right.
He's always on top of his game. I like what I'm hearing, and
He
I'm
dropped
smelling
the
what
jewels tonight, too.
Stepping in. Yeah, he always drops the jewels,
Once again,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
He always drops the jewels. So before we cut out, we got PUGH coming in.
Yep.
Go ahead and let the people know where they can find you at. What's up with the golden goat, man? What's up with that?
Man, so been on and off with it. I've just really had to lock in for me, really, man. In terms of the market, it was very bullish. So like, if I had took it and went to that, it would have just been wins. That's all people would see. But it was all because it was so bullish.
Bullish market.
Yeah. And then over the past few days,
it's my grandbaby name.
Really?
That's his nickname.
So I hear you. One thing.
Bullion. I call him Bull, but they think it's short for Bullion. So hey man, we got to make it happen for him, right?
Yeah.
You know, names create energy, right?
Exactly, and that's up.
That's up, bro. It's up.
Right.
So one thing I've noticed that we've talked about, it's a constant here in the interview, is when you say, you know, I went full time, but it wasn't, you know, it just didn't work out. One thing that I know about life, right? There's 4 instances you can do things, right? You can do the right thing at the wrong time.
Yeah.
You can do the wrong thing at the wrong time. You can do the wrong thing at the right time, and then there's that magical instance where you do the right thing at the right time. So it just wasn't your time there, but it sounds like you learned a valuable lesson, and that's coming soon for you. I vouch for it fully, you know, from my lips to God's ears. I know CK is going to be going full with the trading very soon, man. So definitely, I appreciate you coming through, man. Yeah, see you at the top. I appreciate you coming through, man, and just dropping jewels and helping us as a people learn more about financial.
Yeah, and not being afraid. Like you said, you actually teaching. I'm willing to learn. Like you said, you got me onto it.
Yeah.
I learned a lot more. I ain't know nothing about day trading before I met you. Okay? But you turn me on to something, I don't mind learning nothing new. I'm probably older than you, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why you can always learn.
Always learn. We always say that.
And I'll never be shut ears. I listen to babies, on up to adults, on up to people that lost their minds. That really people that I talk to crazy mother, who they say clinically crazy. I talk to them too. So
that's that growth mindset right there.
I learn from everybody.
Let me tell you something, Loesch, because Loesch is a part of this journey as much as anything. CK is like Strum thing. You know, God put me in these places to meet these people, and as soon as we made the connection, we went ways. Shout out to Strum Thing. He's out there producing his own TV show. So it's always an open door policy for CK. He knows that he can just pop in any time.
Oh, yeah.
And we appreciate him for coming back through and blessing us, man. So let the people know anything you want to let them know before we go. Let them know where they can find you again. And he will be back, guys.
Yes, sir. So you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's CK the Prince. Spelled just like it sounds. Hit me up. I am gonna have my Telegram going. We do have it already going. Just gonna get more active in there, of course. So hit me up, and I can get you the link, and I can get you into the Telegram.
Growth, man. I love it, man.
We got PUGH up next.
Man. Growth. CK the Prince in the building, man. I love it. Rinse and repeat.
We're right back. 2 videos,
to the top,
man.
my G. We out, man.
And we got 98, and we're right back with PUGH Lawn Service, man. PUGH Outdoors. We got y'all. CK in the building.
I gotta go, we ran out of...
Stepping on their neck, I forgot to tie my shoelace. Got them hoes from around cause they was two-faced. Bitch, get out of the way, why you in the Kool-Aid? I need me a new nigga cause it's a new day. Set it off like I'm Latifah. I can't have your baby, I'm not just a Bieber. To be honest, I don't want the nigga if he ain't swiping visas. Run it to a bag, got me feeling like a cheater. They fucking with the kid cause I got motion. I advise to close that back door cause they like to leave it open. Damn, all this animosity like bitch was the commotion. And I ain't asked for all this fake shit, but I guess I was chosen. Whole time you thinking that he love you, he in a bitch face. Guess they forgot about loyalty, niggas bitch made. Nothing I have for me but this money, that's why I get paid. That's why I'm out here running game, why would I get played? Stepping on their neck, I forgot to tie my shoelace. Got them hoes from around cause they was two-faced. Bitch, get out of the way.
Oh, live from O-Town to Yo-Town.
I'm at my own lane, 40 bitches talking about. Can see a check from long range, don't miss this come about. I really don't be wanting to talk, just pull them honeys out. Don't get no bright idea, push this shit 100 shots. Say you get money, okay nigga, we can stun it out. Good pussy, yeah, I bait this shit in honey pot. Say what you saying, ho, if I get him, he ain't pulling out. Too busy trapping, ho, you see the big knot. I flex hard, no, I think I break hard. Most hoes don't know how I feel. Probably served your baby daddy. I don't ask a nigga for shit. See, I can work my own risk. Got a proxy on the computer, bitch. Create my own list. I'm they big boss. I keep these bitches pissed off. Shit, I'ma go on to tell the story before it get crisscrossed. These bitches this small, I'm player. Mom ain't raised a bitch to spell. Close my eyes and get the jig, and I'm thinking of another play. The superhero I say today. Yeah, I know you hate me, hope, but you ain't kidding in the way. Knowing what it don't play. I shit on bitches to their face. This shit I do, it costs to play. Make your ass mad today. I'm talking about getting it in. Shit, I be getting it in. All my bitches bosses, they don't pin the pen. Ask you what's the ticket to send it over, bitch. Where you been? I tell you really on your shit, that shade. They be throwing it in, but go on and pop your shit. Them hoes be hating, that's why I don't have friends. They all in my business trying to peep instead of telling wrong. I'ma tell you what's the T, my credit high, bitch, and my money long. Upgraded my life, I'm her for real, bitch, better leave me alone. This ain't the year for no humble shit, I tell you don't swerve wrong. My lane is fit for me, just know I'm talking shit for real. Real bitch don't do no seafood, babe, I'm raised on Jiffy Milk. Solid as they come, I'ma say what I want, I don't give a fuck how they feel. Said it once before, I'ma say it again, bitch, I'm the best deal. My city, they like the way I roll, twisted, bit pressure, that fork in the bowl. On the stove, it's time to get money. 3 words they ask about me, baby, they say that shit 100. Better yet, just ask a nigga, you fucking tell them, come get fronted. My trap gon' boom forever, oh, I'm super trapped out. 32805 is where I'm from, this ain't no rap cap. Dozed off, but woke him up again, took a cat now. Dozed off, but woke him up again, gave him a cat now.
We cross town, you know what I'm saying? We down in the gutter, the best hood around this bitch. Finna tell you right now, we got the best of every motherfucking thing. We got the best of the dogs, we got the best of the niggas, solid niggas too.
You got my heart, you are my
Give me the blood, huh?
right from the start, you know.
Oh, live from Old Town to Yo Town.
The way you go and say my name, it's written all over my face.
DJ C Black, Dirt Coast Podcast.
I can't even hide it, you can see it on my face that I don't care. I don't give a fuck for all the times I gave you, you wasn't there. Me being stupid in love again, I don't see it. I done left my baby daddy, I know he shocked, cause me too. All them bogus ass lies, nigga, that shit was see-through. And anybody in your circle, fuck them, they creep too. Wasn't even loving, we was less than. Shit being rusty, it was cute in the beginning though, so I wouldn't change nothing. I mean, you had it. Even in traffic, still wouldn't put shit past them. Blame the fact that time flying, only reason that we lasted. And if I'm single, it depends on who's asking.
Oh, live from Old Town
Nigga,
to
no
Yo
regrets.
Town.
You done crashed all them Yodas in the end, fucked up the vet. Bitch, I don't know, he must forgot I'm hot shit. Bitch, I don't know, these niggas are hot, man. So what the fuck I look like sitting around stressed on my side?
I said we're back in the building. You know, we're back in the place. Shout out to the local artist, Jack 5. 99. Who was that last artist?
99, Kiwi Bay.
Kiwi Bay. Shout out to the local artist.
Twisted.
And of course, we got another guest in the building, another alumni. It's been about a year now, but we got my guy, PUGH. PUGH Outdoor Services Incorporated in the building. We're back again live. That's right, that's PUGH Outdoor Incorporated. We provide the best services, tree services, removal, trimming, stump grinding, pruning, cleaning. He's fully insured with competitive rates, professional and friendly service. That's 407-431-2809. Again, my guy was a big proponent in the hurricanes, helping people out when that was going on. So he is a proponent of the community. What's going on, big dog? He ready. We got him here
in
now.
the building, man. What's going on with you, man?
Y'all already know what it is, man. Hey, thanks for having me back once again. As always,
man.
Yeah, man.
CEO, you see it under there, CEO.
I'm gonna tell you like I tell everybody else. Orlando, we here.
We here.
I'm sorry about sending you that trash. That's my nephew. We somewhere we get something else. We're talking. I'm sorry about. Sometimes we all don't work out, man.
Hey, it be
Boy,
like that
goddamn nephew, we can't use my name no motherfucking more. Nephew, you can't use my name no more.
No more job reference.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
God damn, nephew. And boy, his reason was crazy.
Yeah.
Good Lord, man. So, can I send somebody else, recommend somebody else? Don't charge that to me.
I won't charge it to you.
Thank you. God damn, nephew. See, yeah, that's why I don't like doing that for niggas, because they fuck my name up.
Ooh, we just hit the threshold. So what's been going on since the last time we saw you?
Hey man, just been trying to grow. Just been trying to grow a little bit. not only expanding, I'm expanding my mind as well.
Bring that microphone to you. I don't think they can hear you a little bit. Just bring it to you. You good. Yeah, right there. You relax. Just bring it to you. Pull it to you. Yeah, pull it to you. Yeah,
that's one thing that I remember from the first interview. Very deep brother right here, man. Intellectual. So when he said he's expanding the brand, he's also talking about not business, but the mind, man. Let him know what's going on, brother.
You know, my thing is, as you get older, and my dad would always tell me, he said, hey, when you get older, you're gonna think more. When you're younger, you think you muscle everything. Yeah. So now that I'm 54 years old, I'm gonna think the game.
Well, you look good as hell, 54, boy. You looking real good. I know some 34s looking worse than you. Goddamn, them look way older than you.
But see,
God.
My thing is I don't let nothing bother me.
Yeah.
I don't let nothing bother me, even if we have a bad day.
Yeah.
We have a bad incident like the other day.
I'm just seeing.
Hey, that's a reason to turn up.
Yeah, he's something else too.
That's a reason to turn up. So that's what I did. I turned up. You know, just to show people that you can turn a negative into a positive.
Yeah.
Don't never get it twisted.
Right.
Because see, every time I hire somebody, I always let them know the business was running when you got here.
Right. And it's people like you. Like I say, we say people will put you on that thing. You have to turn up. My turn up, like I know people like you that know what tall trees at. Right? My turn up different. I be wanting that type of stuff, nephew. I want to hang one of them. Yeah, I want to hang one of them and blame it on the white man. Is that a KKK? Yeah, I'm going to hang me a nigga. I'm going to hang me somebody on that, but yeah, I'm just going to pick them up and I'm hang them. You know all the tall trees at, so I'm going to call you at me. Oh, tall tree with a big branch. Yeah. You know what I want when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that process, because you do everything. You don't just do trees. You do, I see you doing a...
We do
foundation.
We do retainer walls. We do slab. You know, I try to advance in everything because I got the equipment to do it.
You got equipment too.
So why let this equipment sit when it could be making money?
But how you know who? You got to get somebody to work the equipment, right?
My brat.
Baby girl can't be in all the places, so you got a lot of stuff out there, man. Bobcats and backhoes and
baby girl get it done. Hey.
Baby girl don't play, man. And he told me tonight, and I can show you my thing. I forgot to send the goddamn message. Because they want to hear from her point of view. We said we were gonna bring her.
Yeah. We need to bring her in.
Yeah.
Because she not only is she's my operator, she's a nurse now. So big shout out.
Congratulations on that, man.
Yeah, congrats. Yeah, my baby finna be one on the 25th.
Yeah, congratulations to that, man. That's big.
So she's a nurse now,
as
well as
that's big.
And the way she set her schedule up, because she said, hey, I don't want to lose my job with you. She said, hey, I'm gonna come out there and help you on my days in the mornings. And then I can go to the hospital at night.
And she don't need that little money right there you pass around. She don't need that no more, Papa.
You better say it.
You know she love it.
You better say it, brother.
Because she know she gonna get it. She know that's hers later on. She know that. She know how it goes.
You better say it.
Oh, man.
And just like I told her, I said, sweetheart, I pay you operator's pay because you do a good job.
But you done made it too strong, Pew. Who the hell she fit? Nigga, somebody got to come from, they got to fly, have a cape, a red cape, and go in a phone booth. They don't even make phone booth no more. So the dude, she need a phone booth, a cape, and he take the glasses off and go, man, she needs somebody like that.
She gonna compare everybody to her daddy. She gonna compare everybody to her dad. If they can't do what her daddy to show her how to do, they ain't gonna make
Pew, I don't see them making them like that no more. Them boys like that, man. Them girls changing tires, and the boys holding the jack.
Yeah.
The boys holding the jack, and the girls are there jacking the tires now. They don't flip now, man. Cause these mamas, these mamas, and these boys.
Yeah, they can't raise them.
I'm seeing it right now.
They can't teach them nothing.
The girl's stronger. The age you talking about your daughter, the girl's stronger.
You know.
Cause you lucky enough like my daughter. She had somebody around her like me and like you. So the guys they pick, now we hope this one here work out. We just meeting them, all right guys so far. You know what I'm saying? I hope I break faces, but hope he don't want his face broke. His face broke. The last one, he know what time it is, and it's still on. But I lost my train of thought. But you got a strong one. You building a strong one, man. So damn, sometimes like, bro, you don't ever think about like, you know, made her like, she's strong, boss. Like, what is she gonna bring?
Yeah. Never know. Never know. Hey, I always trust in God. Hey, the book is already written.
All right.
The book is already written. I don't care if we alleviate.
Yeah, because she
from
got
it.
her tools. You gave her the tools. She gonna be who she is. He got to be a strong.
Yeah, the book is already written. You know, I was never able to make no boys.
Yeah.
I got 3 girls.
Yeah.
So guess what? I'm thankful for what God gave.
Yeah, and she know how to crank up a chainsaw.
Yeah. She'll run it too.
Yeah. And pretty baby too. Ain't no shice in that.
And hey, I always teach safety first.
Safety first.
It'll take you a long way.
That's
You'll
right.
get home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Yeah.
Too.
Very important.
Yeah, safety first.
Hey, the other day,
Yeah.
she saw it firsthand. On the roof. Dangerous job now. Freaking big old limb hanging. Done bust a hole in 2 roofs. So
The limb.
yeah, the limb bust a hole in 2 roofs. So they called me in to take it down. You know, price is high.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
They're willing to pay.
Yeah, it's a danger there in that.
So I pulled the toys out, hammering that stuff, busted it up. I went on, tied it up, hung it because it was still hanging on a hinge. So I know if it ever comes loose off the hinge, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
How crazy it's gonna get, I don't know.
Yeah.
As long as I got it tied on that rope, I should be able to handle it.
Right.
So I'm on the roof. I got a rope up over my head. That's the rope that I'm hanging on. I got it hooked to my harness, so I'm hanging on it. You know, out there cut because these trees have been trimmed, so I can't get that stick in there the way I want to get it in there. Because that stick will reach out to the middle of the house. But I'm not finna trim all this crap back off these people's tree. So guess what? I jump out the bucket, got my rope over my head, got it tied to my harness. I'm walking out there, cutting, I'm pulling stuff back. So when I cut a branch off this freaking big old limb, so I'm gonna turn off that other roof, and it's gonna fall in that rope now. And slid down right between the house and the roof.
Perfect.
Perfect. And the roof is wet. So when it did all that, I slipped. So as I see the limb going down, you know how that squirrel do when he jumps from tree to tree? That's what I did.
Boy, that drilling kicked in and super. I wish somebody would have had that on video.
Hey, 54 years old, leaped up that thing.
He hit the Superfly snooker on him.
No problem.
He hit the Superfly snooker on him. So,
no problem.
Let me ask you a question, right? Let me go back to what you were saying earlier. First and foremost, this is an update. PUGH is a regular guest with us.
Yeah.
For the people who haven't tuned in and don't know you, let them know how many years you've been in the business, but also I like the mind state that you were talking about earlier, like wins and losses, it don't matter. I turn up. What gate, how did you kind of develop that mind state? Was it going through experiences or, give the people a little bit of game from a CEO?
Man, let's go back a little farther than that too. I want people to really know because you wasn't always, you let them know where you come from to get where you at too. Cause
basically.
You had to sit down a little bit. You had to learn it.
Tell them the BTS.
Basically, like I tell people, I wasn't poor, but I wasn't rich. I came from a working family. Mom and dad worked. Dad picked fruit, then graduated from fruit to construction down in Polk County. So fast forward as I get to my upper teen years, I got turned on to the drug trade because the McDonald's money was slow, and fast forward from that, got busted. Fast forward, went to federal prison, did my time, paid my dues, came home, but I didn't go back to Polk County.
See, that's the key.
I came to Orlando.
That's the key.
I came to Orlando. Wasn't no need of me, I got a couple homeboys up here.
Yeah.
That I met in prison. One of them is they call him Goat. Goat out of Winter God.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Jerome.
Yeah,
That's my boy. Gerald. That's my boy. Jermaine.
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Okay, got Jermaine.
We in juvenile together every day. That goes something else, man.
Yeah, I got Goat and I got Buku. So Goat told me, say, man, don't go back to Haines City. Come on up here. I tell people you never meet a stranger. You never meet a stranger. When he came into county jail.
Good guy too.
Yeah, when he came into county jail, You know, he sounded like me. He looked like me. I said, hey, brother, let me tell you one thing. He said, what the? I said, man, don't go in there too much. You're going to go to trial. You're going to beat it. You hear, dog? The best thing you can do is go in there and get you the best plea you can get and get on down the road. Don't get stuck up under 15 years like me. Don't get stuck up under it.
You said like me?
Yeah, like me. Yeah. I haven't got my time. Yeah. I say.
So you smart guy. Don't go on your boy. A lot of them do that. Good God.
I didn't have nobody to tell me that.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay.
I didn't have nobody to tell me that.
Right.
But see, most of the time when you're young, you know, you made a little money, you think you could beat.
Yeah.
I know what P did.
That's why you're here. They got you.
Yeah.
That's why you're here. Them folks. That's why they there.
Yeah.
They don't move until them people, they're different, man.
Man, they do their homework.
Yeah. But
they do everything. So,
yeah.
And even when people tell me, oh, I got a son that got this case, the first thing I tell them, don't spend your money on no freaking lawyer. Don't spend no money on your lawyer because they're going to tell you what you want to hear.
You're going to get rich, too.
Yeah. They're going to take all your money, then they don't want to talk no more.
Yeah.
And you're going to be looking for false hope.
Yeah.
So basically what they're doing, they rob you by telling you these false lies. Oh, I can get him out.
Yeah.
And then when you go into the trial and you lose, the first thing they're going to say, man, we fought a good fight. But then you go on the road 15, 20, 30 years.
Gracious.
Huh? Yeah. But see, that's what retired me from the wrongdoing.
You said bump that.
Yeah. I ain't had no win.
Had no win.
I can't, if I done did 12 and a half, I can't come back out here and get hit and go back for another 12 and a half.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna make no sense. They're gonna be 25 years of my life. What I'm be 60 years old?
Yeah, but you rare because when you don't been at a certain status, a lot of them, they want to support the work, but they don't want to do the work. See, you support the work and you do the work. I see you out there in the field. That's what a lot of them don't want to do. They don't want to get in the field.
I'm in the trenches. One thing my dad he would always tell me. He said, brother, let me tell you something. Soap and water will clean up anything. I remember when we had pigs. And he hold him, James. Don't worry about your hand. You know, and to the same day, I do not wear gloves, and you can look at my hands. No calluses, no none of that bullcrap there. Because it take me back, I'm going to work smart. If I touch something, I ain't going to touch it long. Huh?
Right.
I ain't out there trying to manhandle nothing.
Right.
I ain't out there trying to manhandle nothing. And I just try to live an easy, carefree life.
That's right, man.
You're a businessman. I want to ask you this question. And you be honest, too.
Talk to me.
Because I do. I be hard on us. Man, how hard it is to do business with black people, man?
It's not hard at all. You just got to stand on business.
See, I ain't going to give up on y'all. I'm about done with it. Mine been hard. It's been horrible. It's been a very, 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 very horrible experience.
Yeah.
Right? Because first of all, they only got damn receipt books, 80% of them.
Yeah.
They only have a receipt book.
Yeah.
First thing I ask for when we doing business, not a homeboy. You got a receipt book?
Yeah.
They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm not a homeboy Lowe's. No, you know, man, this ain't Lowe's right now. This is clean hang interior. Right?
Yeah.
Are you still having this problem like when you pull up on people? You come in with PUGH Outdoors. You're not homeboy James PUGH.
Every day I'm draped. I'm gonna market me regardless. I could be in my freaking sleep. I'm gonna be marketing me. Because when I look in that mirror and I see that big, I used to have them put the logo on the back. But I told them, I said, hey, something came to me one night, put it on the front.
Yeah.
I want people to see me coming.
Yeah. Now, I tell my wife, she said, why can't you put Dirt Coast on her goddamn thing? DirtcoastPodcast on. I'm trying to put it everywhere. Because my other company, my other company, I already know about that. And this is where the people, I don't want that everywhere. I just want it with my private entity, right? Yeah. But this here, I want it everywhere. Yeah. So this for the public. Yeah. My clean hang, I grabbed that from the public. And I kept that my private because I only deal with certain people. It's like more upscale. Y'all can't afford me with that. So I rather deal with Miss Harrington and all the big wigs.
Yeah. Right? But just get back to what you were saying, dealing with us. Anytime you're dealing with us, just stand on business. You know, it's a lot of jobs that I might not get, but guess what? They gonna come back around. Cause that low ball Larry, that half price Harry, he gonna get in there and do what I told him I was gonna do. True enough, he came in there, he might have underbidded me, but he ain't gonna do what I'm gonna do. Cause see, perfect example today. I was up in a pocket, 13th Street, doing something for Kelly Hughley mom. Right on 13th. Shotgun Kelly.
Knew it.
Yeah. I was locked up with him too. Doing something with his mom. Got pulled up. Hey man, you do free estimates? Yeah, no problem. He said, why not run the street? I said, well, let me finish with this one first. I'm gonna come up there and see what you got. So I went up there, ran to I guess it was sisters and brothers. It was a family property. So it needed to be clean. So I looked around, they said, well, look around and see what you think. I said, maybe. I think you need to air all this bullcrap up. How much? So I gave my first price. Gonna start walking back up front, and some of this stuff big now.
You gotta remove it. You gotta remove it. They want it properly clean.
Yeah.
So this debris removal.
No, it's in the air. Everything in the air. Big trees.
Whoa.
Yeah, big stuff now.
Whoa.
But I know for a half a day, or a whole day. Give me 4 or 5 hours in it. I said, give me 4 or 5 hours. I'm gonna put this book up on the ground. Baby girl gonna get it up, and Lil G, he gonna get it to the freaking dump.
It's Lil G.
Yeah.
Lil G ain't playing. Lil G, baby girl, Lil G.
Hey, he was standing right there. He was watching me. You know, I operate best when I'm up under pressure, because guess what? I'm not gonna break. I gave them a price, and you know what's always running through my mind? Upsell, Jay, upsell. So I said, okay, this the first price right here. Now, I look, and you know, when you got a keen eye, it's gonna find something. Huh? It's gonna find something. So I saw a big tree. I said, hey, check this out. This I'll do for you. Add another rack to that price I just gave you, and I cut that song in half. I said, sound good. I said, I'm gonna go up 60, 70 feet now. So you're gonna have some sunlight in this room. You're probably gonna end up growing some grass because ain't no house or nothing here. It's just an empty lot. And at the same time, while I'm there selling the job, I said, hey, would you like to sell this property? Oh, no. Probably ain't gonna never be nothing on it. You know?
No.
You know, sometimes if too many hands in that fire, it's best to just, you know, liquidate it. Let everybody get their little portion. Then y'all ain't got to be like checking with Jimmy Jam, Tammy Sue, Joe. You know, the one lady, she liked the price. She said, I got my money.
Well, my brother and her sister name on it too. They ain't two of them ain't got a goddamn thing.
They probably got it, but they holding on to it.
Yeah, granddad said I'll never sell this property.
But guess what I told him now? Check this out. This right here is a freaking business tip. You can take this into your grave. I said, hey, it's no pressure. It's no pressure. I said, take all the time that you want to think about it. Because guess what? I'm going right up to the oak wood. I'm gonna go and nail 4 palm trees, and then I'm going to Windermere. But if y'all decide y'all want to do it now, right now,
it's it.
The truck's out there. I said, go out there and look down the road. There's 3 trucks out there. Is 3 of them out there? I said, yes, 3 of them out there. I said, and we ready.
Yeah, I see you rolling.
Hey, you pulled it. All you gotta do is say, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bag that freaking freight line in there, and boy, I'm gonna do what? Did it? Huh? Not the P did it.
So you proving money do grow on trees?
You can churn it out the tree. You get
money from trees, man.
Yes. It's basically getting money for the knowledge.
The knowledge.
And you okay? Even in, do you think about fairness on pricing? Yeah, we all gonna say that, but is it real? Is it?
I don't. One thing I learned. I don't price gouge.
Remember they say this about, they say, but PUGH tight as a motherfucker. But you better do anything right mess with PUGH.
Yeah. You know, I ain't gonna price gouge it, but I want a fair price.
Fair price.
Yeah, I don't want to be out there and at the end, I'd have cheated myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Because guess what? I always got another around the corner. So, see,
do you compare competitive? Do you stay in a competitive thing, or you just got mine? This is what I charge. Or do you try to find out what somebody else? Do you tell them go get a price and you tell me what they charge? Do you do that?
I don't even do that. You know, if they come up there with this person charge, this person will charge. I ain't worried about what they charge.
Yeah.
Because,
okay.
Hey,
competitive price.
But check this out. At the same time, when I added that extra rack to the price, I said, guess what? This is what I'm gonna do for you. See that tree right there? See how ugly it is?
Yeah.
Coming through your freaking gate, I'll wipe that out on me. On me. I said, you see, the tools out there, we ready.
They ready.
Lil G there, Bud there, we ready. We ready. I said,
Lil G and Bud?
Yeah, Lil G and Bud, they there, they ready. So all you gotta do is say, let's do it. If you say let's do it, I'm gonna pick up the phone, I'm gonna call the people around there with the 4 palm trees and say, hey, let's do you. I'm gonna get you in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you can't beat that phone call now. Huh? It's easy to pick that phone up and call Dirt Coast. It said, Dirt Coast, hey, something came up, brother. Can I come see you tomorrow morning? You can say, oh man, PUGH, thanks for calling me, man.
Right, that's cool. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a problem when you don't call. A lot of times people have so much stuff going on in their head, they can't get it right. That's what I keep my, you know, I'm always have some type of business on my mind. But you got to be able to challenge it at the same time.
I try to find out some factual stuff about kind of like everybody that we bring through. I'm gonna try some kind of research and find out something I think that's factual. Now, one thing I think I found out that's factual I learned between a living tree and a dead tree. It's a dead tree, a living tree. You can tell by the top of it, it'll have greenery at the top. That's true. If it's dying, it won't have no greenery at the top. Right. See, I found that out just by motherfucking studying trees. I knew you were cutting, so I knew I had to have a tree question for you. So living trees gonna have
some
greenery at the top of it. You say, always look at the top.
Somewhere. You know, but you can tell a tree that's dying to a tree that's sick if you see a whole lot of mistletoe. Mistletoe gonna be green like leaves too. You got to determine what you're looking at.
Wait a minute. Now you just came up. You said a mistletoe determines a dying tree, and they made that something that you kiss and do all that bull crap up on them.
Yes.
Ooh, that's deep.
Yes.
That's a deep science there. Say that again, because that's something you said a mistletoe. When a mistletoe grows on trees.
Yeah. When a mistletoe grows on trees, it's a sign that the tree is sick. The tree is sick. It's stressing out because of something.
And they got us kissing
up on the mistletoe.
Up under a mistletoe, and that's something that's dying.
Yes.
Whoa, The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Yeah. But you know everything that people that came up with, somebody just took the cup and ran with it.
No.
I know it's been around forever.
No, because when they say it symbolizes something, I mean it stands for something that's real.
Yes.
Okay? So we gotta be careful. Now that's something you hit big. I did not know we were gonna go there with that.
Yeah.
But that's just a brain sparkle.
Yeah.
Right? Because you got some religion don't celebrate that. Christmas. So it's a reason why.
Yeah.
So now I just learned that is reason why. That makes sense. Whoa.
But also.
And trees are important, right? Because it's our lungs on the outside. Now don't get it twisted.
It's there.
It's air we breathe. So it's like a cousin or something to us outside. We need it.
But then if you look like Alabama, Georgia, back when they had the porches, you will see houses now with porches. You notice that? My house right there is real. No porch at all. You can sit one chair right there. You very rarely see a house unless it's a custom built house. They got a wraparound porch.
Right. You gotta go to Tennessee somewhere in the woods.
My big house got a porch.
Yeah.
People don't sit out no more.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you get sick. Yeah, because you gotta be part of the natural habitat. Now, so a tree you ever fall a tree? Some of the trees are doing something to you. Probably ain't no tree did it. Cause some trees you can't touch.
No, some of you can't touch. You better.
And they protected by the law. I learned that too.
Yeah,
See,
cypress tree.
So that means they ancient.
Yeah. No. It's certain woods that people be looking for, and they pay top dollar for them. And that cypress is a wood that.
But some they unlock they illegal trees. Some trees you cannot cut down.
Oh yeah, some oak trees they protect it. You go down to Winter Park, you cut a tree down in Winter Park.
Yeah.
And boy, you got no permit.
Yeah, and all back there in Redbug and all back there in Castleberry, they got them trees like that that's ancient, like big old trees been there for years.
Hey, they was skin you behind. You remember the big granddaddy tree that
the girl went and burnt up.
Burnt up.
Yeah, that's one of the oldest trees on the planet. They said that's one of the oldest trees on the planet.
Yeah, she left a crack pipe in there.
Yeah.
And burnt the tree down.
Yeah. She was doing witchcraft or something. And she tried to do that. That's what they told the public. But she went in there to burn trees. Because as you know, some trees it's hard to burn. That's one of those trees that you got to use some kind of accelerant to even make it burn like that. So yeah, some trees you can't even burn. Like forest fires, that's why some trees still stand. So we got to be important. Some trees bleed, right?
Yeah.
Right. Some trees bleed, right?
Some of them have milk in them too.
Talk, man. See, now we getting too deep. Some trees have what?
Some trees have milk in them. A white pasted like a glue. You remember that Elmer's glue? You got some trees with that stuff in it. When you cut them, you peel that stuff off your hand. Like
Yeah, because some of the trees live in energies, man.
Yeah.
And remember how important it is. What they breathe out, we need, and what we breathe out, they need.
Yeah.
Right? Oxygen, and carbon monoxide.
Yeah. See, that's why a lot of times you see people in the cities, when they sick,
They stay sick.
die like that.
Yeah, they stay sick too.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing to clean the air. Nothing to clean the air. You just.
Concrete jungle.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
Polluted.
That's it.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So a lot of them should be taking grandma back to the country.
They ain't gonna do that.
But they'll bring grandma to the city.
Yeah.
Fuck grandma up.
She can't make it. She can't survive. You know, the chicken and biscuits ain't the same in the city.
Sorry, grandma. We did it, man.
Yeah. It ain't the same in the city as it is in the country.
That is true.
You know, I'll be up there, Hawkinsville, Georgia. My mama be in there, you know. It don't take
Where
much to
cheese is
whip
from,
up something.
man?
Yeah, Hawkinsville.
That was you for
Pulaski
Jesus?
County, yeah.
Y'all she got the same kind of shape head. You sure you and Jesus, nigga, too. Hawkinsville one of them things like Smithfield. Everybody be related.
Yeah, everybody be related.
Yeah.
It ain't number
That's
so
where I'm
big.
from, Smithfield, North Carolina, but everybody knows.
It ain't number so big.
Yeah, they say you can't mess with nothing up here. These your cousins.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
It ain't number so big. Hawkinsville, Georgia.
What's the biggest tree you ever cut? It made you scared. You ever had to use a tree where you had to use a different saw? I seen some saw, it's like the lumberjack left these jokers here. Man, the blade on them was probably to that wall from here.
You know, I'm never gonna say I'm scared. I've been scared, you know. I just always like to take precautions. Because one mistake, you dead though. That's why I tell people I don't rush.
Yeah, crew member.
I don't rush. See a lot of people do it for the money. A lot of people do it for the money, and they got the greedy monster in them. Man, I'm gonna get them all. I'm gonna get them all. Take your time.
Can it work without you?
What you mean?
A day of job, on a job.
Huh?
Do you trust that company? Do you trust them to go knock down a big tree while you sit back home and drink Kool-Aid?
No. I'm not gonna. I won't do that. Because anything can happen at any given time. You remember
What's
Richie?
gonna happen, buddy? You get sick, buddy.
Hey, that's what income protection, mortgage protection, Aflac. You gotta line that bullcrap up, dog. 2 life insurance policies.
Lil G and Money Man, bull, them they ain't saving up like you, Lil G. You know, Lil G like the motherfucker rolled them goddamn cigarettes up, man.
No. Lil G tight work.
Lil G, sorry, Lil G. Sorry, my big dog. Lil G, sorry, Lil G type work. I'm just, Lil G, we just kicking it, man. I got Pew, man. Pew Lawn Service in the building, man.
No, Pew's outdoors.
Pew's outdoors. Pew's outdoors.
No more lawn service.
Yeah, Pew's outdoors.
So, as we get ready to wrap up the interview, let's circle back to the question I asked you earlier, because throughout the interview I hear expertise. For the people who don't know, how long have you been in the business? And earlier you also said that you're working on yourself. What gives you that can-do attitude?
Been in business 24 years. Basically, when my ex-wife was pregnant with my daughter, I said, okay, I'm gonna open up the business, and then I'm gonna have a baby. So, therefore, I'll be able to keep up with the business, the age of the business by looking at the breath.
Out of necessity came genius.
Yes. Now, hey.
The why behind it.
Basically, having financial freedom. Have financial freedom, because if you work 40-40, you're gonna end up with nothing. You'll be standing up down there at freaking Walmart. Let me see your receipt. So you build a business, you churn the money out of the freaking business, you buy everything that you could buy. Sometimes you gotta step out there on the limb.
Oh yeah.
You can't be scared. Step out there on the limb.
Yes.
Buy stuff, because one day when it come that time when you say, okay, I want to walk away from it, build up something that you could sell.
Yeah.
You can't have no junk out there. Stuff broke down,
right?
Leaning in the backyard, grass uncovered up.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to sell a business. What business? You ain't got no freaking business.
Right.
But if you got high dollar quality tools, quality equipment, at any given time you can sell that stuff. Some of my first phase and second phase equipment that I bought, when I sold them, I made the same money that I paid for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And with the mind state, the positive mental attitude you have, because I remember one thing, you were talking about the 3-6-9 method last time you were here.
Yeah, 3-6-9.
Let the people know just kind of, what is your way to kind of get into that positive mental? Is there certain books you read or certain books that you recommend, or, besides the Bible?
When it comes down to my 3-6-9 theory, I tell people, what you put in the atmosphere is what you're going to get back. If you pray for prosperity, if you say, okay, I'm gonna turn this business up, I'm gonna push this business to the freaking top, and you believe in that, you're gonna achieve that. You can't, just because somebody called and said, hey, I'm not gonna give you this job, you don't wanna hold your head down, be sad, you be moaning and groaning. Guess what? Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna go right around the corner and get 2 or 3 more.
Turn up, like you said, turn up, right?
Turn up. Right. Perfect example. His people.
Nephew, a motherfucker.
Tying it all back in. We're tying it all back in, guys.
A mom, man.
Basically, what I do,
I
I tell people, I'm gonna train you. Everybody that came up at my camp, they bad, buddy. They bad. It's simply no reason why they should get hurt nowhere. Because I done trained them. And then I talk to people about finances too. Because if you ain't got no financial literacy, just stay home.
You're in the way.
Just stay home.
Talked about that earlier.
Just stay home. You pissing in the wind. A young kid yesterday worked with us. I said, man, you making money. I tell my daughter this all the time. My auntie told us too before she died. My auntie picked fruit like a man. From Hawkinsville, Georgia, she picked fruit like a man.
Yeah.
Hey, she told us, she said, baby, I made sure I took her around there before my auntie died. She said, baby, you're working with your daddy. Save some money. If you don't save number $25 a day, $50 a day, if I was staying with my parents and I was making her type of money, I would save more than half a day. More, when I say more than half, some days I say the whole thing.
That's my son that been taking advantage of.
Yeah.
They ain't got no kids and nothing. They just home. They could have been banking.
A lot of people don't want to listen.
Yo, say it again. Say that one more time for
A
me.
lot of people don't want to listen. They got everything. They got everything figured out. Brad, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Javon, thanks for tuning in. Dirt Coast Podcast. Get with CeeLo.
Yeah.
Speaking of that,
Come through. Especially got a business. Come on through.
you got any questions for PUGH as we finish up, brother?
No, I just want to say, man, sorry about sending. I ain't gonna send nobody your way no more, cause nephew, you
It's
blew
all
it.
good. No, hey, everything is an experience.
Yeah.
Now, one
He
thing.
fooled me.
Hey, one thing when you run into him, he gonna tell you, hey man, that man taught me a lot.
Mm-hmm. I told him
me
stay
a lot.
down and learn something, man. I told him stay down and learn something, man.
Yeah. But see, you got to shake your demons.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
And you know,
Yeah.
I don't get out of line. If I tell you something, plain and simple, wait till I get there. Wait till I get there.
Mm-hmm.
If you break one of these freaking trucks, how we gonna work?
Right.
We got a problem. That's just like breaking a freaking. That's just like people drop. Perfect example. I rented a freaking lift out one day, $80,000 lift. I've been renting to these people for 2 years. All of a sudden, it came back one day. Lil G caught it now. I didn't catch it. Lil G caught it now. He be on top
Look
of
at
it.
that handle on that thing, man. Lil G said, man, look at that handle right there. That handle one right there, man. Like they put glue on that.
Yeah, he spotted off the freaking rip.
Lil G ain't playing, man.
He said, man, this one like this. I said, hold on, let me pull the cover off. Pull the cover off, the freaking jack bent up later. Oh, whoa! I immediately called the freaking company. I said, man, what is gonna cost for a freaking for another cylinder? It said $2,100. I said, what? I got on the phone, boy, I chewed them some guns out, boy. They already knew y'all were done. Guess what I told them? I said, it gonna get fixed. But guess what? Don't even call me no more. If you can't pay that 21, no, ain't go. What we gotta talk about?
When I first got in business, opened my company up, I talked to Kurt out of Cleveland, Ohio, multi-millionaire guy in the cubicle business.
Mm-hmm.
He told me, he said, when you know you're doing business, is when you have to hire somebody on Monday and fire them on Friday. He said, that's when you know you're doing business.
Hey, it's just like everything else. Stand your ground.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
You know, I always tell you, stand your ground.
Yeah.
People look for fear.
Yeah. This same guy let a dude run $1 million something out of his company before he fired him. But they had a friendship relationship first. But Kurt had what you got. Guess what he had? That secret weapon. The goddamn girl. The girl, and this guy been in the family for years. It's like, you know, you got a friend and he probably around before your baby came with you doing your thing. But when she get on board, you got a soft spot for him. He been around for 20 years hanging with you, messing up. Man, that girl came, Kurt's daughter came and fired, goddamn Russ so goddamn fast. The daddy, when he had messed up $1 million, Kurt still couldn't fire him. Messed up $1 million. That daughter said, I got him.
Out of there.
I've been knowing you, he told her. I've been knowing you since she was a daughter. I don't give a damn.
Out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
We're gonna fly up one more time, man, before we get up out of here.
Oh, yeah. Pew Outdoor, man.
We got PUGH Outdoors Incorporated. We provide the best service, tree services. That's removal, trimming, stump grinding, pruning, cleaning. He's fully insured, competitive rates, professional and friendly service.
Take this number down. You might not know what you might need.
407
A tree farm.
2809.
Yeah.
407 431 2809.
You know somebody know how to move? Y'all better hit my boy up now.
Hey, my favorite saying is...
Take that number down.
My favorite saying is, you already know what it is.
These one of them numbers you need. If you're especially a homeowner, you need this number. You need a mobile mechanic. If you own you're a mobile mechanic and you need a tree. If you own homes, you need this number.
Storm season is coming, rapidly coming.
Yeah.
2 weeks away, y'all.
Let the people know where they can find you at your socials or anything like that. Any information you want to pub?
Social media, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, X, all that, whatever. You can find me. I'm Google.
You?
Find me on Google, doggone it. Tree service near you.
GTS, man. Yeah. Once again, we like James Pugh for coming through. Yeah. He is a regular here on Dirt Coast Podcast, man. It's always a pleasure chopping up with the CEO, man. If it don't make money, it don't make sense, man.
Don't make sense.
We are out of here. You see that number at the bottom? It's 407. What's that number at the bottom?
407.
No. That's 4312809 for Pugh.
689-325-8254.
Dirt Coast, y'all.
Hit us up, man. Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. Yeah. And with that being said, stay blessed. Go forth, do great things.
I want to say we out here, man. Horseshoe, man. You know what I'm saying? Flower House, dispensary. Y'all get with my boy. We going live. We fucking with him. Horseshoe, we out here. See y'all next Friday.
Me here, you know I had to get on this one. Yeah. This shit go back for Future 1000. You know, a big house. You know what I'm saying? You know what's happening, my nigga. Rocco, what's happening? You know, racing, track chasing. Believe that. Been a hell of an adventure. I'm still OG boss hustling this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Power balls. Got power lines. Get what? Hey, mix me with the bullshit. Aggravated flexing. You still like Belcos. I'm fresh like Pro Group sections. Catch me where it's swollen. I ain't got no worries with them black mom figures. Free Michi Flanari. We handkerchiefs. We was made for the blow. I keep that white in my circle. Nabisco Oreo. A Gisa when I'm locked. They house me where the gang's at. But I stay fly. I need a bump where the plane's at. Y'all got big balls with no hernia. Stand up guy. I got burners that's gon' burn ya. Why? Because the fully move quick. The AR making perspire. Call it a speed stick. Niggas ain't right. Give him dap with my left. Snatch him out his whip. CJ from Grand Theft. Really in the game. No PS2. Close curtains destination. I see you. You don't think like me. You don't get banked like me. I sip the red and the green. You don't drink like me. Ooh, you a underboss. Big house ahead honcho. 100 banana drum. I'll go Congo. Handle beef pronto. No hesitation. All in traffic on your trail. Like we was tailgating. Come from me. Do the right thing. Spike Lee. I'll meet that 4-5 with the kickback. Bruce Lee. A raincoat won't stop you from getting wet. Playing games with your life in jeopardy. Alex Trebek. White girl cheap. Ooh. But she gorgeous. I keep that Vanna White. Damn. Wheel of Fortune. Speak on facts like them damn truth commercials. Not the black hardest black star gon' murk you. Yeah, I said it. I'm a young star with bucks and I'll fill your head up with hot shit like Starbucks. Talking 9 to 5, but I got work to do. Them 9s cost 65, but I'll cook it for you. It's gon' be 100 an ounce. That pogo blow. Every gram gon' bounce. I know it's money when my phone ring. He want a hole, I'm quarter short, 3 9s like Herman Cain. He go on the way, stand by, be patient. Try some funny shit and you gon' be a mad patient. Ain't no telling what I do to you. Have you hard to find, can't Twitter or Google you. Introduce you to the alligator alley in some concrete shoes that I made out your ballads.